What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Leo sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of July 23rd and August 22nd, then you are Leo sun sign, and this reading is for you. Today we're going to be doing the reason for worry and stress spread. We've all got worry and stress in our lives, and some of us know why, but others are kind of unconscious as to the core reasons behind worry and stress. And you know, we just live with so much worry and stress in our lives that we've come to think that that's part of being a human, but it's not. Worry and stress is a choice that we've made, and if we make the right choices, we don't need to live with it. So this spread is going to hopefully tell us what the causes of your worry and stress are at this time, and hopefully give you some information on how you can heal that and repair it, okay? So we're going to be using the MacLeod Tarot deck. This is a post-apocalyptic themed deck. I did a deck review on my channel you can go check out. We're also going to be using the Mortem Oraculum. This is an oracle deck, and we're going to use it to get to the bottom of the shadow issues at play here. And we're also going to be using the crystal reading cards, which are going to tell us what healing energies are going to help Leo sun signs move away from worry and stress. So those are our three decks here today. So if you would, please give me a moment to center myself and ask the tarot cards a question. What are the energies surrounding worry and stress for Leo sun signs? Let me rephrase that. What are the causes for worry and stress in Leo sun signs? There we go. Alright, that should do it. We'll cut the deck. And this is a 3-card reading. Okay, very good. Now let's go to the Mortem Oraculum, and we're going to ask it what shadow aspects are at play here. So, what is the shadow aspect behind worry and stress in the lives of Leos? It there. And lastly, the crystal reading cards. We're going to ask it what healing energy can help Leos to move past worry and stress. What healing energy for Leos to move past worry and stress? Excelente. Muy bien. Okay. Here we go. So what we'll do is we'll look at the tarot cards first, then move to the oracles. And the first tarot card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents the heart of the matter. So basically the reason behind worry and stress in the lives of Leos. We've got the Ace of Cups. Okay, obviously it's emotional issues. Let me get some clarification on this card because it's a little bit vague. Just a moment. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart to get clarification on this Ace of Cups. Awaiting results. Okay. So I'm getting the feeling here that there's some unfulfilled emotions. That you're feeling like maybe you want someone or something and it hasn't happened yet, and there's a lot of extreme emotions surrounding that desire is the feeling I'm getting. So this could be, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. This is a reading for a wide group of people, a range of people. So figure out what it means for you. But I get some emotional, maybe attachments or investments into something that hasn't materialized yet is sort of the feeling I'm getting. And I'm sorry that's a little bit vague. I wish I could be more specific. But I think you'll know what it means for you. If this reading resonates, I think you'll know what that means. What are you invested in emotionally? What do you really want to the point where you're emotional about it, but it hasn't occurred yet, and as a result you're feeling maybe some negative emotions. Maybe you're feeling like inadequacy, or maybe like it's never gonna happen, like you're very unlucky, or you know, nothing good ever happens to you. And I think that's a cause for worry and stress in Leos. This is kind of the feeling I'm getting. And again, it's not going to pertain to all of you, but for a lot of you, I think that's going to be the issue here. So let's go on to the next card. This card represents what you need to let go of in regards to this issue. We've got the Ten of Wands. And this card is about being burdened. And I think that this desire is a heavy burden for you. I think, you know, anytime that we form attachments to things outside of us, we're asking for this. We're asking for the Ten of Wands because, you know, burdens or attachments are a burden, right? You know, the Dalai Lama doesn't own anything because he knows that those things own him eventually. And I get the feeling here that this desire is starting to own a lot of Leos, and it's becoming an issue for a lot of you, just wanting something so much that you're kind of passionate about it, and that passion can turn sour real quickly. And I think that's what's happening here. I think you need to be willing to detach from this thing. You need to let go of the attachments to whatever it is that you want. That means being happy in the present moment with what you have now, just being happy without this thing. And then, once you become happy without this thing, then it will come to you, because then you don't need it, because you're attracting the energy of need. And if you're attracting the energy of need, you're going to get more need. And if you get more need, you're not going to get the fulfillment of what you want. And so I think that's what's happening here. I think you're a little bit too attached to this outcome. Your emotions are causing some stress and some worry. And so it's not really helping you. You need to remove that attachment. Tell yourself that I don't need that thing or that person or whatever that thing is, okay? I don't need it. I would like to have it. I would love to have it, but I'm happy now without it. And I think that's going to do the most for you to get that thing. Yes. Okay, last card here, or second, third to last card is this card represents actions you can take to improve your situation. We've got the Five of Swords. I'm going to need a clarifier on this one too. Clarifying all up in this, so give me a moment. Alright, here we go. Find balance. Aha! So the actions you can take is to find balance. The fact that we got the Five of Swords here leads me to believe that this balance should come kind of from the ego mind. This card to me is saying let the ego mind take over a little bit. Yeah, I wouldn't normally say that because so many of us are led around by our ego minds, but the fact that there's so much emotion here is leading me to believe that your ego mind has to interject, and your ego mind has to tell you, has to fight with your emotions, but it has to tell you that things are gonna be okay. Okay, rationalize this. Do I really need that thing? Do I really want to be feeling this way as a result of not having that thing? Logically speaking, it doesn't make sense to pine after something that you don't have. And your ego mind can come in and shake things up and bring more balance. I think that's what we need here. I think you need to look at this situation more logically, more analytically, and less emotionally. And I think if you do that, you'll realize that you can live without this thing. You've been living without this thing, and living without this thing now is what's going to bring it to you in the long run. So I think your ego mind has to interject here and say, hey, you're acting a little irrationally, okay? So yeah, usually I would never say ego mind, but I think the ego mind needs to step in here for balance. I think you need to think about what you're pining for, what you're lusting after logically. Does that explain everything? I wish I could be more specific about this Ace of Cups, but you know what it is. If this resonates with you, you know. Alright, let's move on to the Mortimer column. We asked what shadow issues are at play here. What is the motivating shadow force behind all this? And we've got force with the ram. Oh my goodness. I get the feeling here that this card is about you being so strong in your emotion. I think you feel this passionately. I'm getting the sense here that this thing, whatever this Ace of Cups is something big, and it's something that you feel like you almost can't live without, and you just feel it so powerfully. You want it so powerfully, and you're using force to get it, right? You're trying to force it to come rather than to allow it to come. And I think that's the problem here, is that you want it so badly that you're actually blocking it from coming, whatever it is. So you need to dial it down a little bit, dial down the force. And like I said, the ego mind is going to help you a lot to rationalize and put things into their right perspectives, I think, here. So you really need that ego mind to help quell the powerful emotions that I'm feeling behind this. Very powerful emotions that are kind of running rampant. And like I said, 3 times now, it's blocking you. All right, let's check out the last card. This is the crystal reading cards. And we asked it what healing energy you can focus on to reduce worry and stress. We've got amethyst. Oh, what a beautiful crystal. And meditation. I think that pretty much explains everything. You need to I think you need to meditate on this. You know, amethyst is very soothing. It's a relaxing, it's a very calming energy, and it helps a lot with meditation because that's the kind of state you need to be in to meditate. But I think what this card is saying is that's the kind of state you need to be in regards to whatever it is you want. You need to be calmer about it, less forceful about it, less. It's good to feel things powerfully, but there gets to be a point where you're blocking it because you want it so badly. And I think this crystal or this healing energy is saying, you know, just calm down, be more relaxed about things, chill out, have a nice meditation, center yourself, ground yourself, and you know, just find that balance that's in the present moment. And I think that's what all of this is about, is living more in the present moment. You know, right here, I'm getting the feeling that you're just living in the future. Oh, when this thing comes, I'm gonna be so happy. And you're just waiting, and it'll never come if you're gonna just sit there waiting for it. And it's gonna make you stressed out. So if you have an amethyst, or if you worked with amethyst, keep that on you. That's going to help soothe you. Definitely meditate a little bit more if you can, if you don't already. Start a meditative practice so that you're a lot calmer in regards to things. And once you're soothed, you're going to find worry and stress evaporating from your life, Leo friends. Alright, that's the reading. It was a general overall reading, so hopefully applied to you. If you want to specific reading where I tap into your energies, and head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description below. Got a bunch of different readings we can do, including this one. This would fall under the 3-card reading, so it would be one of the very cheaper ones, but I would tap into your energies and figure things out for you as far as worry and stress. So go check that out if you will. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Lets me know you enjoyed it, got something out of it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear how these readings resonated with you. And if you really enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the videos I release. Alright, Leo friends, you want it too badly. If you just dial it back a little bit, you're going to allow it to come to you, and you're going to feel worry and stress leaving your body as you do it. It's a win-win-win situation. Alright, Leo friends, you can do it. So I wish you luck in your endeavors to remove worry and stress from your life. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.